Well, damn. What's up, you guys? My name is Jess. If you're new here, I like to talk about movies that make you want to sleep with the lights on, and boy oh boy, can I not wait to talk about this. This movie has been at the top of my most anticipated for 2022 list since it was announced, and I know everybody in my life is so sick and tired of me talking about it, and tonight I was finally able to go see X. X is an erotic slasher film written, directed, produced, edited by Ti West. Set in 1979, a young group of filmmakers set out to make an adult film in rural Texas. But when their reclusive elderly hosts catch them in the act, the cast find themselves fighting for their lives. Ti West has a history of writing and directing movies that tie back to specific generations in horror, but you can clearly see his love and respect for horror movies shine through the entire runtime. So, like the synopsis says, a group of young adults travel to rural Texas and they're renting out this older man's barn to film their adult movie. Of course, it's rural Texas in the 1970s. There's religious fanatics everywhere, and of course the man who rents them the barn is not aware of what's going to be taking place in there. And neither is his wife. Okay, I have to talk about it or I'm gonna explode. I loved this movie. And I can't wait for you guys to go see it so that you can let me know how you feel, because I can't be the only one who's this excited. The resounding theme from everybody who's seen this movie already is that imagine Texas Chainsaw mixed with Boogie Nights. That's exactly correct. The opening scenes of this movie, it's Texas Chainsaw. It's right out of Tobe Hooper's handbook. I think I should just title this video like, "Thank you, Ti West." Is that allowed? Can I do that? Thank you for taking the good and loved parts of these iconic horror movies and turning them into something unique. You could say this movie is meta because you will absolutely right away pick up on these references. You could say, oh yeah, this is exactly like this movie. This is what this is referencing. It takes these things and transforms them into their own unique story and storyline. And that is extremely difficult to do. But Ti West gives us what we have been asking for. Originality. Of course, when I initially watched this trailer, I was so excited. Was I the only one who got like Visit vibes, like the old grandma? All I can say is go in with an open mind and don't order anything to eat other than popcorn. Trust me. I also really love the casting, and I loved the range of personalities that they gave us. They gave us wannabe movie star, they gave us middle of the road, they gave us church mouse, they gave us war veteran, everything. Anything and everything that you could want from the 70s is in this movie. Scott Medusky, Kid Cudi, his comedic relief was exactly what this movie needed.
That's one ugly son of a bitch.
But let's talk about the ones that everybody is waiting to hear about. Yes, Jenna Ortega is in this movie and she is absolutely fantastic. She has done nothing but cement herself as a scream queen in my eyes, and I really hope the best for her and hope that she goes on and continues with horror because she brings so much freshness and youth to the genre, and I can't wait to see what she does next. But to talk about this movie and not talk about Mia Goth would be an extreme disservice. Granted, I did not know much about her going into this movie, but her performance was superb. Everything that she did, every decision that she made, every step that she took is something that a rational human being would do. You know when you can sit back sometimes and just say like, okay, the only reason that they did that is because this is a horror movie and they need to follow that narrative. They don't do that in this movie, at least not with her character. If you know me, if you've listened to my videos in the past, you know that I don't love children in horror movies. They don't scare me. I don't think they're necessary to the plot line. In a lot of cases, there are some exceptions. I do understand that. If you want to make me feel uncomfortable, put an old person in that movie. I think this all started with the taking of Deborah Logan, but this one took it to a whole new level. I didn't expect that, and I don't think a lot of people will expect it. Mr. West, if your goal was to just make the entire audience as uncomfortable as possible, well done. Well done, sir. You did that. Long story short, the storyline was great, the plot was great, the characters, I loved all of them. I thought they were all essential to telling some part of this narrative. Cinematography and shot composition, 10 out of 10. Some of these shots took my breath away. One specific scene in the lake, when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. There are some things, however, that I picked up on that I know some people are not going to like. Of course, when this was first announced, it was announced as an A24 production. And it is very much an A24 production. There are some editing decisions in here that I could see some people just not liking, but it does not take away from the story whatsoever. If anything, it just enhances it. If I had to make a decision for something that I would change about this, is that I do think about 10 minutes could be shaved off the runtime. There are some scenes in there that, while they are beautiful, they're kind of unnecessary. But again, the runtime is only like an hour and 30 minutes, so this movie gave me exactly what I've been wanting, what I've been asking for, what we all have been begging for. I think it's gonna take a lot of people by surprise, and I can't wait to go see it again. If you're a fan of a good old slasher movie, you're not going to be disappointed. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. I can't wait to talk about it some more in depth. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed with a smile on my face. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Stay creepy.